Welcome everybody into the Thrive Kitchen.
Hello,
for my
waffles.
favorite segment of Thrive It Up. That is the Ask Chef Todd segment. Hashtag Ask Chef Todd. We've got a lot of great questions that we've been sifting through, trying to find out which one would benefit our viewers the most for the month of May. There's a ton. If you've submitted a question and we haven't answered it yet, don't give up hope. Your question could still be answered here on Thrive It Up because we got a ton of great ones. But this month, the month of May 2015, the Cinco de Mayo episode
Cinco de Mayo
comes from our good friend
El Guapo
Andrea Johnson.
Andrea Johnson.
Her Twitter handle at Andrea Johnson _1 asks hashtag Ask Chef Todd. If a recipe calls for powdered milk and you can only have instant milk, can you use the instant in place of the powdered?
Whoa. Can you
I'm
use
just reading
the
what she
instant
asked.
in place of the powder? The answer is absolutely.
I was hoping you'd say
So,
that.
one of the questions we had a month or two ago was about the eggs. What's the difference between the scrambled eggs and the whole eggs? This question is very similar with the milk. Okay? The instant milk is kind of like our star. And our powdered milk is great, but it's not quite the star as our instant milk. And let me tell you why. Powdered milk is delicious. It's used a lot in baking and things like that. It can be reconstituted into milk. But it's kind of bigger granules. You'll notice the granules are actually a little bit bigger. What we do in instantizing the instant milk is it goes through a agglomerated process that takes the granules of the milk and really more powder, makes it into powder. When it's powdered, it accepts the water easier, which reconstitutes and makes better drinking milk. The instant milk is really the drinking milk. Also, in the process, it's fortified with vitamins A and D for better flavor and nutrition. So really, it is the cream of the can or the pot.
I love
and
it.
instant milk is really a star. And if you're trying to save a few pennies in baking and things like that, definitely use powdered milk. That's fine. Instant milk is a little bit more money because it is a little bit more of a superior product. We did a BYU study on our milk, and we did win first place over fresh grocery store milk.
I remember that. We actually, was it 2 years ago?
You filmed it.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think we showed the video at convention
Yep.
of some of the reactions of people when we told this was the best. Go on YouTube, you can actually see the video. We've got it published. But when we tell them the reveal is the greatest, you know, you were actually drinking instant milk and not fresh milk. They were like floored. They couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So again, with our cheese, with our milk, with most of our products, if you allow the milk to reconstitute, the way we do it in our house is we reconstitute our milk and we put it in the refrigerator and then we consume it the next day. We
Kinda
try to
like the
stay
cheese.
exactly. We try to stay a day ahead because really our product in the dry form, if it has enough time to really come back to its perfect form overnight and gets nice and chilled, you will be able to give it to anybody and they will comment how wonderful your milk is. Where did you get it? And you'll say, oh, just from my home store, my Thrive home store.
just milked the
Let me
cow.
tell you about it. Yeah, I just milked the cow.
Just came back
You
in
betcha.
from the barn.
So our milk is amazing. A great question. Use instant milk, use powdered milk. But if you really want the creme, use the instant milk. We support it 100%. We believe in it. It is definitely a Thrive product all the way. And we hope you enjoy our Thrive milk and our instant milk and our powdered milk. They're both fantastic products. We use them all the time, whether it's baking, whether it's drinking. Chocolate milk, bunny milk, it doesn't matter. It's delicious. Okay?
Awesome. Well, thanks, Chef Todd. Thank you,
betcha.
Andrea Johnson. At Andrea Johnson _1 if you want to follow her on Twitter for submitting your question to Ask.
Chef Todd.
Awesome. If you want to follow Chef Todd on Twitter, his Twitter handle is at Thrive Life Chef. He's always tweeting some awesome stuff. If you've got questions, let him know. Like I say, stay patient with the questions. We've got a lot in there. We're selecting them. He's answering them, and we're selecting them for this show. So stay tuned for next month, and ask away, guys.
Ask Chef Todd. What's going on?